And good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Jedi Academy, where we bring the best and the brightest, and not so best and brightest like myself, to talk to you about our game that we all know and love, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I'm Ranger J 1999 from Team Instinct, the host and the de facto, ecto facto leader of the RSG channel. Glad to have everybody in chat this morning so we can get your questions and everything answered and have a nice little discussion about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Of course, if this is your first time on the show, the way it works is you put the question in chat, make sure it's in the form of a question, or has question in the text so I can know that it is a question. I am running solo today. Dr. Finn, Medicine Woman, the Lightsaber Builder Extraordinaire Loki, and the Prison Rioter Federal Inmate Grande Patron will not be there, so I'm kind of going... I'm trying to do this as a one-man team, so be patient, bear with me. I do have guests. We will be getting to your questions and everything, so I'm not in the mood for BS today, so you guys in chat, I'm moderating, so no, I'm kidding. That's not how I work. You guys know me. I'm an idiot. So with that being said, let's introduce everybody. Glad to have you here. If you'd like to support the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. We've got the new sponsorship tab. We've got the new super chat. All that good stuff. So that being said, let's introduce everybody. Comb Cobra, thank you, $2 already. Good morning, ladies. Well, there's only one lady in here, and I'm going to start by introducing her, and that is the Dark Lady of the Sith herself, my apprentice, Darth Bella. Guten Tag, Darth Bella.
Guten Tag, and good morning to you all.
You turned Chipper be evil. Do it again.
Yeah, today is an evil day. It's evil outside, very rainy and dark, and my computer went dark too, so all these dark things happening.
That's right. Unleash your anger. It makes you stronger. Gives you focus.
It will make me stronger.
That's right. And also join us are some other people that are not ladies. Bella's the only lady. And that would be first off from you know him and love him. He's always here, and that's Mr. Mike Hunt.
Good afternoon and good morning.
How's everything over across the pond?
Much better, thank you. I didn't have a good start to the week.
You didn't?
No. Do you have the norovirus in the States?
Probably. I'm just not familiar with it.
It's yeah.
Well, Mike, when you download when you download stuff you're not supposed to, this is what happens.
Yeah. Go places that you shouldn't go. I know. But I'm feeling a lot better and kind of human.
Well, what would you be, like? Predator, alien? I don't know.
Bit cyborgy, I think.
And then also joining us, and it's appropriately fitting, serving the United States Army in Korea, my brother from the Armed Forces, Mr. King Felix. King?
Hello.
Well, there you are. Happy Veterans Day, my friend.
And to you, Ranger, as well.
Absolutely. And to all of our brothers and comrades and sisters out there, thank you for your service. Big shout out to all the vets, past, present, and future. Thank you for your service. It's in the States, it is Veterans Day. So if you get a chance, thank a veteran. These guys, have sacrificed and given up a lot so that we could be free in this country, and that's something to always remember. So with that being said, you guys ready to do some questions? Let's see here. We're getting the questions in. Let's see here. First of all, let's just kind of go around the corn, as the brown Gandalf would say. Mr. Grande Pappy Patron. What did you guys think of the new characters? Just briefly, I'll just throw it to anybody who wants to speak up. Kylo, the ships, TIE Fighter, anything that stuck out to you that you guys thought about? Anything that you like, didn't like? Just go for it. Anybody go rock and roll.
A silencer is looking awesome.
I agree.
If you've got, was it $600? Because you need a 7-star unmasked Mr. Duct Tape Kylo.
I have $6.
Huh?
I have $6. Is that the same thing?
Well, 594, you'll be good to go.
You get a part like I don't know, tiny part of the silencer maybe for it.
Oh, cool.
Make sure it's an important one.
I'll just take the S.
Like the engine.
You
like a parachute, I recommend if you.
You get a missile. Not a ship.
Yeah. What I find really interesting is all these rage. We have a lot of rage in game with Kylo and his silencer. I mean, it's fun how actually I don't know. I really enjoy reading the new abilities because they try to characterize the person as well with the names for the abilities.
Yeah, and, be a little cheeky.
Yeah, and the silencer has advantage and overwhelming advantage and friend-side rage. So it's a crazy ship, but not easy to unlock fully. I mean, unlock yes, but build up fully.
It's a paywall right now.
Yeah.
Let me see. All right, if you guys want to reach me in Discord, just to know that I'm kind of off the moment for Discord and stuff. Well, I guess I can put it on my phone. I mean, what did you think? I mean, of course, you're gonna have to pay to get the ships. But Miss Bella, do you like the ships? I mean, there's things that you. Ballast.
Yeah.
Hold on, Ballast Life. May you please answer my question? We will get to all of your questions. Hang on, buddy. We do an introduction so I can start scooping up questions, and then we'll get to them. Trust me, we get to all your questions, my friend. Real quick, and then we'll start getting the questions. Bella, the ships, you have the TIE Fighter Special Forces, and you have the Kylo Ren. Of those two ships, is one you like more, or do you like them both, or you think they did well on this? I mean, you're the kind of the ship connoisseur. What did you think?
Well, I really like one thing beside the ships themselves. I mean, if you play territory battles, you have Leia also as a rebel officer, right? And there you have this, and she has a kind of airstrike ability, and this you find now with the First Order TIE pilot. Also, he has a drum fire, so he can deal special damage, and the animation is like from a ship, like an airstrike too. So I quite like that they start to integrate the ships more into the character play. So it's moving a bit. Ships become more important, and of course I like that we have more dark side ships. But it makes sense if we want to do territory battles dark side, we need more ships. Dark side ships. I mean, yeah, I like them. I didn't play really with them yet because they are just 2 or 3 star now, and it's not easy to find a place to play with them when they are that low. So it's difficult. It was just basically from the event that I could play with them.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Let's get to some questions. Getting a lot of questions. Oh, I'm going to be busy this morning. That's a good thing. All right, so let's start from the top. I'll just go with on honor of Veterans Day. We'll start with old King Felix, and we'll start with well, let me see here. Give me a second. Let me do something here because I'm trying to scoop questions at the same time watching the chat. It's like, okay, so first question is, I'll answer some of these because I think they're kind of see. Ballast Live 367 question: have you seen the Battlefront 2 gameplay? It's amazing. Yes, I have. We're starting to get to Battlefront. I've already laid out my situation. We're trying our best. Maybe delayed a little bit, but yes, I think the gameplay looks amazing. We can kind of go around the corner before we start going to individual people. Ballast Life 367 question: who's your favorite character in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes? Is there one character that just makes you guys get all squishy inside?
Fives.
You like fives, okay?
I love fives.
Zam
Wessel, wow.
Zam Wessel, yeah. I just love the way that she can take out a full squad in the right situation.
Except she can't.
No. She can in Credit Heist.
And you, Darth Bella?
Yeah, I'm of course torn. I really like Thrawn. You know, he's good in arena, in everywhere.
He is good.
Tips, and he will be good in territory battles, dark side. Yeah, I like him as a character.
I did too. My favorite character is not in the game. Damn it.
No, you have to pick someone from the game, Ranger.
Then I choose...
Not so easy now, huh?
It's really not. I'm going to choose... You know, I gotta say, I like
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, I do like Kylo Ren. I do like me some Maul action, so...
Maul is a good choice.
Yeah. At last, reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we will have revenge. All right, so we got those questions in. Well, Jesus. Okay. Hold on. Let me just scoop these up. Ooh. All right. So, next question is, we'll start with you. This is from Darth Araki. We'll go to King Felix.
Right? He's in my guild.
Yeah, he says, I have a CLS Kenobi and Han Solo at gear 12, none with gear after gear 12. Who should get the gear after gear 12 first? He says Ranger, but I will let you answer this because I'm trying to scoop up questions. It was directed to me, but I think you can answer this question pretty well.
He said CLS, Han, and R2?
Yeah, he's like, he's got him to gear 12, but he's like, who should I put the gear piece on?
I think it should be Han. Raid Han for sure. CLS can get his own health and protection back with his, I think it's called to action. But I have Han Solo, Raid Han done all three of his gear 12 pieces, and it's a considerable difference from the people I face in arena. So I would go with Han Solo every day.
Yeah, I mean, Han, the more damage you can put on him and a little bit of health, it just makes it different. All right, next question. Let's see. Get to that one. Let's see here. All right, Mike, best Jedi team. Who's this from? I think they cut off their name. It says vague. Best Jedi team for territory battles without using R2. Good question.
Best Jedi team without using R2.
The best team to use, yeah.
See, I would go offense over longevity.
The obvious answer is Resistance, right? Oh, best Jedi team. Never mind. Without R2.
Yeah,
it's a terrible answer.
Yeah. Never mind. See what happens? You try to do more than one thing, and you're like, I look at the question again, like, oh, god damn it.
I didn't know
espresso for Ranger.
R2 is a Jedi.
I know.
Well,
like
he's got
the
the
character
faction
battles,
tag,
you need an
hasn't he?
R2 for a Jedi team. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily true.
I don't.
Without R2,
See, I think I'd have to go JKA
Kenobi?
lead,
Yeah,
Kenobi,
Ahsoka,
Ezra.
definitely. Maybe Barris. The Zeta Barris in there.
If you got a Zeta Barris, otherwise the other one that gets. Oh no, you need a no. Sorry, for me it'd have to be an IMA lead.
Yeah.
If we're in phase 1, because they're all droids, and IMA hits like a truck with his basic on droids. Plus, you've got the countering, and then with Kenobi, you've kind of got a mini sync going. Could we throw them all in there just to put the days on them?
No.
Oh, he's got a saber.
He's not a Jedi. He's cold, destroying Jedi.
Well, you see, the fact that he's so into that, he kind of suggests that he might be secretly. You know, his mum never told him.
He's a Jedi.
Yeah.
He's in denial.
It's not just a river in Egypt. All right. Next question for Darth Bella. Question: do you see them reworking the bronzing packs and by adding new characters or gear?
Did I see that?
No, or do you see them doing that? Do you see them doing a rework for the bronzing?
Okay. Good question. Yeah, I still hope. There's still hope, but I think they have more the focus on the packages where you pay for at the moment. And so the ones that have been there for ages, well, will be there for ages, I guess. And we have to remember too that people start to play the game. It's not just people like us who have been playing for quite a while. For us, it's not interesting anymore to buy those packs, but some who start, for them it might be interesting.
Yeah, I think it's especially for newer players, it's important. I mean, they just start adding, as characters become more ancillary and stuff, to start throwing more of those in there, right? And maybe we'll see that. I think they need to kind of look at the gear levels and stuff that they put in there as well, and the rarity of higher. I mean, gear 1 and gear 2 pieces, everybody and their mom has thousands, right? And some of the blue pieces that are there that they could probably rework and put those in there. I mean, who wants to farm that? No, nobody. So just put those in there. I think some of the characters that they could, easily add some more characters for a chance to get them. I think that would be good. I do think that a Bronzium rework is in order. I mean, I think that we are at that point. I agree, Ms. Bella, that it would be good. All right.
Would be.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so let's go to the next question. We'll go back to King Felix. This is from Old Man Wilson. Question: where will veteran Han and Chewie land? Will I be able to farm them before the raid journey? I'm saving all currency now.
It's funny because I think I was one of the few people who thought they were going to be really hard to farm. I think we were talking about this last time I was on Ranger. I think it's going to be in a Cantina node, and the other one's going to be in a hard node. I think they're going to make it a huge pain to farm those two characters because Jedi or lightsaber Rey is going to be incredible. And that's kind of CG's business model these days. So I think it's going to be a pain in the butt to farm those two. So I would just save maybe Cantina energy if you're really that desperate.
One's definitely,
or if not, just save your crystals.
Yeah, I think one is going to go into Cantina. And then one, I don't know if it's going to be a hard node. And I think that they're going to probably put one of them, I think, in either Arena or Galactic War shipments, because those haven't had any love in a while.
It definitely won't be Galactic War. You can get too many tokens from that. If it's Arena,
I don't know. I get a buttload of tokens in Arena too. So I mean, that's just as viable as You know,
but not everybody number one.
Well, that's
Ranger.
true, but I mean, you could easily, if you're doing decently, and I mean, get what 800. That's 2 farms a day. You know, so I don't know. I think it's going to go into one of those. Maybe it goes into other areas as well. Maybe they do a hard node and they do Cantina and
Guild Store.
Guild
It's gonna be Guild Store watch.
Yeah.
And it's gonna show up like low grade once every 4.
And here's the thing: is I don't like this. You know, I mean, I think CG is going to be shooting themselves in the foot because Rey's one of those more popular characters, and I think that people want to have her. And when they look and see that they have no shot, what are they going to spend money on? CG, you got to be smart about this, right? If you make it to where you can make it easier for them to access, because people are going to want to gear and use her and stuff. I've always said CG will make its biggest bang for its buck when you make it to where they can get close and use it instead of making it impossible to and use it, right? If somebody's got Han and Chewie at 4 and they're looking at this like, I got no shot in hell, especially if it's a legendary event, which it looks like it is, well, not legendary, but it's going to be a journey event where you can only unlock it if it's 7 stars, unless they change it, which they could. But that would be really, really, really bad. You know, even if 5 stars, if they do something different, you're going to have a lot of people that are trying to farm this and get it. And you know, they're spending crystals and getting crystals and, you know, you make money from that. But I don't know. I mean, there's going to turn off a lot of people if they do it. If they don't allow people at least a shot at getting her some way other than paying $80 to $100 to unlock Veteran Han and Chewie to a certain star level, or spending $600 a piece on each one, you know, not many people are going to have it, and it's going to be a felt event, you know. So, all right, Mike, you're up next. Cone Covers asking, is the Zedon Leia worth it for Arena or P4?
No, spend it elsewhere. Sorry. She with the new buffs that she's got, with her slight rework, she's a lot more resilient. Yeah, I would honestly put that Zeta somewhere else. Think about your territory battles.
Yeah, there's so many other better Zetas out there. I mean, if you don't have any other Zetas to spend, don't spend it on Leia. I mean, sorry, you can do really well in P4 without the Zedon Leia. I mean, she hits hard enough without it anyway. You're better off just saving that for characters you probably need, especially for territory battles. We've covered them here.
Yeah. You know what happened to me when I was building up characters for territory battle. I was upgrading and upgrading, and at one point
did you do boo-boo?
Yeah, I overdid it, and I said that Leia.
I did that with Cassian. Although that kind of worked out for me. Cassian in territory battles is really good. I'm torn right now because
my God.
I've got a Zeta and I'm thinking, should I put it on Jin and make my Rogue One?
I didn't even realize it. You know, I just thought, why do I have less Zetas? What happened? Oh my God.
Oh no. All right.
But she's a great character, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad. Miss Bella, you're next. This is from Danilo Papayas. I've just unlocked Grievous because I have a gut feeling that he will get a rework. What do you think?
Actually, I'm working on my. Okay, I'm working on.
I'm farming him too. Go ahead, just say it. We're farming him.
I'm farming him, and I have him at 6 stars right now. So I need to finish him as well. So no worries. But we don't know yet. But well, it's an interesting character, especially if he would get a rework.
He needs it bad. There's a lot of characters that need reworks. He's one of them, especially with what people had to go through and what we're going through to get him. He is a pain in the ass farm, and his gear is a pain in the ass, and he's awful. You know, he's not a good character, and nobody uses him for anything, and that's kind of sad. So, you know, I think him, Mace Windu, there's a lot of characters that they really need to go back in and rework, especially the higher end characters. I mean, some of the characters like Cup or Mob Enforcer,
But he's a separatist, right? And I thought was it officially or unofficially announced that we have a separatist rework?
I don't know if it's been official off the top of my head. So they need some love, though.
And if you have a look at separatists, he would definitely be one that should get a rework and could play a more important role then.
Oh, I agree. But the way he is now, nope. All right, back to the top. King Felix. This is from Young Gun 8834. Hey guys, do you think Kylo Unmasked would work in a team such as CLS lead with R2, General Kenobi, Thrawn, and Kylo? R2, CLS lead, R2, General Kenobi, Thrawn, Kylo. So Kylo would be the fifth one. So Kylo Unmasked with CLS, R2, General Kenobi, and Thrawn.
So Kylo, you're running Kylo as a double tank with Kenobi. Probably. I feel like Kylo hasn't gotten enough. I guess testing. I guess I would say, because I'm not going to pay for him. So unless somebody's going to shell out $600 to get Kylo Ren, we're not going to know that. But I think it could. I use a double tank in my arena team with First Order Stormtrooper, so I don't see why Kylo Ren would not. I think Kylo Ren Unmasked has a great kit.
Yes.
And can do some real damage if the circumstances are right with that second special. So I'm going to gear him up. He's going to stay at 3 stars for me, but I feel like he's going to be a great character whenever he can become farmable.
All right. Let's see here. Next question is from Old Man Wilson. We'll go to Mike, and the question is, for Dark Side territory battles, what would be the best team for Krennic to lead?
Oh,
I know what team I'd run, but I'm interested to see what do you think?
Oh, Krennic to lead. Okay,
you got to have Death Trooper in there. Let's just throw that caveat
Death
on
Trooper
there.
you have to have, and you also going to want Shore Trooper.
Yes.
So that's 3. Oh,
I would like Thrawn in there.
Yep. Thrawn, and I'm kind of going towards TIE Fighter Pilot.
For the damage output.
For the damage, you got the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, Krennic lead isn't my go-to Empire
I would actually
lead.
I would go Thrawn lead with that team. But just to have the synergy and the teamwork of Krennic and Death Trooper, along with a TIE Pilot with Shore Trooper tanking and stuff, you could really kick some major butt with that team.
Yeah, but it's getting exciting with the dark side battles. That we're going to see Palpatine leads again, possibly.
Yeah, you can see Palp leads. I think Darth Maul is going to be wrecking in territory battles. I think Kylo Ren. I think a lot of the Sith synergy is going to work really well. I think that team we just mentioned is going to work really well. There's going to be a lot of General Veers and stuff like that. You're going to see these characters on the dark side make a difference, and you'll see them shining. What's that, King?
Veers is going to be the big one.
Yeah,
I'm calling it now. And it's because of his how they gain all those buffs when they defeat an opponent. And since you're going to have 6 opponents, and they're going to be really easy to defeat 1 or 2, and I think you're going to gain those buffs. I think it's like speed and offense. I can't remember, but I think those are going to be the big ones.
Yeah, Tarkin will also come in as well. Because as soon as you, if you can put anyone that goes through armor and starts reducing their health, they're exposed.
You mean like Palpatine?
Yeah.
Kind of crazy how they have that worked out already, don't they?
That's and then you expose them and boom.
All
so
right.
Now I'm excited about that side.
All right, couple of silly questions here. Old Man Wilson says, "Question: Can you tell me how to get them damn kids off my lawn? Fire retardant, chemicals.
Electrify it.
You know,
Gauge.
Slinging mud, firecrackers, things of that nature.
Claymore?
No, not a claymore.
Okay.
12 gauge.
No, not a 12. No, wrong, Felix. Wrong. Oh Lord.
Bigger kids.
Yeah.
I have two 12 gauges. Too easy.
Well, no, wrong. See, question from Ghost. What's your favorite question? Well, Ghost, I can answer that for you philosophically. Any question that's asked. Let's see here. Let's get into some serious questions.
Philosophizing.
Get philosophical. Old Mel Wilson, question for Darth Bella. What new factions do you want them to add for Darkside territory battles? For example, like Inferno Squad. And Inferno Squad is a new squad from Battlefront 2.
New factions.
Is there any faction out there for Darkside that you'd like to see them add, or characters, or anything like that?
The Nogri.
The who?
Yeah, the who?
I don't know how you pronounce them in English. The guys that did anyone read the Throne trilogy?
I haven't.
The guys that help Leia.
I'm going blank. It's too early in the morning.
Noghi. How do you pronounce that?
Nogi?
The Nogri?
No, okay. Yeah, or maybe there's an R in there. I can't remember.
The Nagi.
Yeah, I don't know how you pronounce them, but they would be fun.
Okay, there you go. I just went blank.
Rook is the most famous one.
There you go. Okay.
Oh, like what was just in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh, well, look who it is.
That's right. I'm over. Hello.
Well, hello there. Hello there, Grand. Everybody, look, it's Brown.
I love Star Wars Rebels.
Oh my God! Look who it is. What is going on here? Oh, I can't be on. I will be on today. Then I'm just magically, deliciously popped up.
Ranger, you've now been invaded by Dark Lords. Just so you know.
Okay.
Oh my God! But Grande, how do you pronounce them in English? Do you know?
You're asking Grande? Oh, this will be interesting.
Yeah, I love how she asks me how to pronounce something. I'm terrible, and I just think you have an awesome accent. That's all we have to know, Bella. I'm terrible.
Oh, thank you.
Your accent is up. Bella. Every time I listen to Bella, I'm like, I really like that she says the word cool awesome. She says the name of our guild awesome. And so, however you pronounce it, I'm going to be excited about it. How about that?
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks.
I could see them adding for the question Mandalorians. They could do Ancient Sith, like the Sith Triumvirate. They could go. There's a lot of ways they can go on the dark side to introduce new factions and stuff like that. I mean,
Pirates. You could actually introduce a subsection of scoundrels called pirates.
They can do rebels.
No, dark side.
Knights of Ren.
Knights of Ren. You can do the Inquisitors from Rebels.
Inquisitors.
Yeah.
Yep. They could do all Inquisitors. That would be awesome.
Fifth Brother, Seventh Sister, 3/4 and Pi. Not affiliated.
Have we got any more spookies?
Have we got any more?
Spookies.
The Ghost Spirit Night Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We could actually get a Savage Press Ghost. Seriously. I think there's a movie that has Savage Press as a ghost. I think we're done with the ghosts and goblins and stuff for a little bit.
Well, that was hard.
You know what I mean? Like maybe. You know what I think? I think Ranger and I need to go have a talk and tell them we want some OP people dressed in black.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Right, Ranger.
Basically,
yeah.
With a stick or like a lightsaber to just kick butt. That's what we want for the next few months, please. I will also take a man in red, the Praetorian Guard.
Yeah.
I probably said it wrong, right? Praetorian Guard, isn't that the name of the guy?
Is that a South African?
What?
The First Order. The
Oh,
First
that's
Order.
not
there you,
South
sir.
Royal Guard. What?
Mike's being cheeky.
It's
Oh, my mic's being cheeky.
it's Romanian.
Mm. I mean, if we're just throwing things out there, they're Polish. I mean, good lord. I mean, what the hell?
Well, they're Roman, right? So
Yeah.
they're Romanian.
And no,
Yeah,
no, I thought you said the Praetorian. I
yeah,
thought
that's from
Pretoria
ancient
was
Rome
in-
times. No,
They're from Pretoria.
The new First Order Royal Guard that protects Snoke.
Yeah, the Praetorian.
Ah,
Just like an
They're
ancient.
from the great land of Pretoria.
And look who else joined, Finn, who he said he couldn't
I
be
can't
here
be the
to-
only one that said I wasn't going to show up and then magically show up.
Are you guys just messing with me today? I mean, what the hell? I'm starting
No,
to get
I'm
angry.
here for another like half an hour and then I have to go.
Yeah,
Schedule
I
change
found a
slightly.
pocket of reception where I'm at. So, what the hey?
The damn conspiracy is what it is.
Hey, but I'm being productive. I've kept track of the questions for you in stream chat.
Well,
and
I've already
put lots
got my
of things
system.
about
Thanks, Finn.
Ewoks in there.
Let's see here. Let's get to some. We can go around the corn here for Grande and everyone. Ballast Live 367 question is: who is your favorite leader?
Wow.
Phasma.
Okay. Favorite leader ever of all time?
Well, it
Man,
doesn't say all. It just says who's your favorite leader. Like I'm assuming for the game. Not you can. We're not talking about world history here.
Trump.
Favorite leader, I'm gonna say Rex.
Good one.
I'm gonna go current, and for me, it's got to be my Mother Towsing. I mean, my 81k Night Sister squad is taking out 108k CLSs. It's just mad as a box of frogs.
There you go.
It's lovely.
It's
Oh,
delicious.
mad as a box of
We
frogs.
play our game and we get tea and crumpets.
Oh Lord. Anybody else favorite leader?
Thrawn.
Thrawn.
A leader ability that gives other characters another ability is just really cool. So Thrawn.
No, Phasma.
Yeah, you got to put her in there.
Hey, Come Cobra just done it. Geology says we haven't said porg yet today. That's right.
Porgy.
Shut your cake hole, Finn.
I quite like Hera because
Oh,
I know
Oh,
she's
that's
not arena viable, but I really like that the whole team shares their uniques
I
when
love
Hera
that.
is there. So that's a
Good
good leader
call.
ability.
Yep.
That's a good one.
It would be OP if that was just. Oh, it doesn't matter that you don't have the Phoenix tag. Just everybody go ahead and share your uniques around.
That's right.
Yeah.
That would be pretty awesome with Nihilus, just everybody putting dots on everyone's turn.
God. Imagine that with Mother Talzin just going to town. Oh, Jesus. What's the name of this game? I win. Oh, what? No. All right. Everything's discombobulated. We'll give Sir Loki a question. Who's your favorite fifth character on a comp? This is this question. Who's your favorite fifth character on a comp? I guess that's kind of ambiguous because it's like, well, I mean, just any comp. I mean,
We can give that to Mike since he does the whole who's on fifth.
Oh, there you go. So, Mike, what do you think?
Favorite fifth in a comp.
Mm-hmm.
At the moment, it's my crappy Night Sister zombie. Just because she just allows my acolyte to stealth and knock the crap out of very expensive teams. Otherwise, staying dark side, I think Sith Assassin. I love what she does to any Sith team, and that just boosts them up, stealths, and can one hit almost anyone. So those would be, yeah.
There we go. All right, here's a really good one. I'm gonna give this one to Grande Pappy Patron. He says, and this is from Master C Judge. Question: how do you feel about Cozy's new post about credit heist and them no longer adhering to their old cadence?
Basically, I feel like we can do it whenever the heck we want. We can do 2 of them back to back. We can do them once every 12 to 7 days. We can do them sooner. We can do them later. Seemed a little unfortunate to me to get a post like that. I like it whenever we have something that's quasi-random but fits within a certain level of, parameters. And so I kind of, I guess if you're going to change something, you have to change something, right? But we didn't even get told, hey, we're changing this from this to this. We just got, oh, hey, we're no longer going to adhere, which that seems a little bit. If you're, it seems a little. Be careful, I don't change the deal any further, right?
You get 400 potions. Oh wait, you get 2.
But it's like, it seems like that you would want to, if you produce a cadence, and then you produce some kind of interval on when things are going to happen, and then you change that interval, right? Most of the time, you would want to say, okay, we've changed it, so now it's going to be more like this. I mean, I deal with customers every day, right? And we have a plan, and we have a schedule, and we decide when things are going to happen. And then if something happens on either side, right, I say, oh crap, Mr. and Mrs. Customer, that's not going to happen when I said it was. It's now going to look like this. But instead, we just got, oh crap, that's not going to happen. That's the part that's a little bit challenging for me.
I mean, the one thing that you've got to have, people like to have it, is a schedule, right? Some structure so they can kind of plan around what they're trying to do, right? Being in limbo, I think on anything, it's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? So it's interesting to see what they're gonna do moving forward. So. All right. Bad Rongo has a question.
Just next time, Ranger. Let me just say this. Next time, if CG hears this, please don't send out a notification, because that gave me a heart attack nearly. I mean, I was looking for the credit heist, and there was no credit heist, and I thought I missed it.
You didn't get it?
I see what you did there, Finn. You're very evil.
You're so evil.
There was not one there. I must have restarted my phone about 6 times. Bella, I felt exactly the same way you did. I was like, credit heist in the middle of the day? What's going on?
Yeah, me too.
Denied.
It's a rule of 2, and I want to be Bella's apprentice, so we have to kill Ranger.
Okay.
Good luck, Finn. Porg lovers will never defeat me.
Porgs are the definition of dark side.
Yeah, right. Yeah, when I look at a porg, I go, that's evil.
Don't you just get filled with hatred when you see him?
No, I just feel
you lie. You lie. You see Ewoks and porg, and you get filled with
filled with hatred, but I don't think they have it. They're just like, it's like pork lightning. How you like your pork cooked? Extra crispy? Badarongo has a question for me. Can we get a drunk stream modding my Phoenix team and unlocking Thrawn? I don't see why not. When is the next Thrawn event?
No idea. I haven't 7-starred.
It's this month.
Is it?
It's this month. Yeah.
Let us know, Badarongo, and yeah, we can do that. Yeah,
I'll do it with him on stream. Absolutely.
Wait.
Hit me up.
Yeah, I'll get drunk. Roddy will
he
not.
Wants you guys to be drunk while doing it, not giving him a reason to get drunk, Grande.
Yeah, Ranger will be drunk. I will be doing maths, and you will be getting Thrawn. Somehow I get the short end of the deal, but that's okay.
You can always drink with us, but you're just too good of a man, Grande.
I just drink water.
I know.
I'm always drinking. It's just not alcohol. I think in the last month and a half, I may have had 5 beers total in an entire month.
I'm disappointed in you.
Not a big drinker.
No.
Were they each a yard?
Grande, if I ever see you in person, I expect you to drink with me.
Yeah.
I always drink, it's not like if we're at a party or out somewhere I don't partake. That would be my father. He does not partake at all. But it's not a big thing. I don't drink a lot.
Mm.
I don't like the feeling.
Hey, we got $2 from Cobra again. He said, "Hey, Grande. What about
Have a
now?
beer.
What about now? How about
Did
now?
he say how about now?
No,
Hey,
how
listen,
about now?
I'm going to tell you right now. My How About Now campaign is OP. That's all I got to say.
It's
My
working.
How About Now campaign is
It's
OP.
working.
It is off the
It's
cuff.
working.
Yes, it is. It is incredibly functional campaign. How about now?
How about now?
Okay.
How about now? How about now? We'll give Darth Bella a question. How about now? Well, this is a good question for Darth Bella from Grim. He says, "Question: 2 new First Order ships, but no First Order capital ships."
Bugs.
Oh.
Yes, and actually,
Do you think
that
one's around the
it's
horizon?
really, yeah. We need new capital ships, but we already have one. I mean, we Chimera is just brand new, so we can't expect them to throw capital ships at us like that. So we have 2 dark side capital ships, which is enough for territory battles, right? Because I think we have to look what they actually strategically do. So for now, we got another Empire ship, but it's one that people really love. And yeah, there are several possibilities. There's First Order or Separatists.
Yeah,
Do you really think they'd give us a? Do you really think they'd give us a third?
I think they will, but not right now.
I'm kind of with you. I feel like we need to fill in the ships. Don't we need? I mean, we need more Geonosians, or we need more.
Yeah.
You know, we need more First Order, and then we have an entire faction. There needs to be Ewok ships. We haven't even touched on that at all.
No.
Sister ship.
Ewoks just get speeders. They don't get ships.
They don't get.
They get nothing.
They get
like
gliders.
Yeah.
And catapults.
I'm just saying. If you Google Ewok pilot, there is an Ewok that was a pilot in the Resistance, and he should get an X-wing.
No.
He had to use. However, he got paid in credits, and he asked for it to be paid
Did he eat the credits?
in advance, and he put them in the bottom of his seat. That way, he could actually see out of the X-wing.
It's not phone books, Grande.
And Night Sister's allowed to leave Dathomir.
And I'm just like, go on.
No, Mike, I don't think they are. They're on house arrest.
So they don't need ships.
No, they don't need ships. The Ewoks don't need ships. They have. I used to call them gliders. I did that pretty much in the backyard as a 4-year-old.
What I meant, gliders, yeah.
Oh, spirits and zombies don't breathe.
All right, there's enough about the
They'll
Ewoks.
survive
I'm
in
moving
space.
on. I don't hear talk about stupid Ewoks. All right, Old Mel Wilson has a question. I'll throw this to Loki. What will Guild versus Guild look like? Nobody knows, really.
And that's what it's going to look like.
What's that?
I said it was going to be a cluster. That's what it's going to look like.
Well, I mean,
no, I think it's going to look exactly the way Light Side Territory Battle looks now. It's just they're going to, switch the PVE out and put the other guild in that spot, and probably going to have some kind of a platoon system where, members of your guild have to build a team and throw them in platoons, and then and then we all fight in a battle with multiple waves, and we climb the mountain is what it is. That's what I think it is. I think it's going to be guild versus guild, but we're going to accumulate points, and there's going to be a bracket or a leaderboard, just like Light Side Territory Battle, and that's going to be it. I think they can throw a twist on us and say, hey, if we enter this portion of the map, then you can only use certain factions or certain characters or what have you on that. So I don't think it's going to be all out. I don't think it's going to be like a free for. requirements, just like the Hoth brothers and just like Rogue One team and the Phoenix. So just be prepared for that.
Yep.
Do you reckon it'll be set on Alderaan, and if you unlock the special on
it's no
third,
longer
you
there.
unlock the Death Star? No?
Too soon. All right.
Boom.
Hold on. I want to add something to that for the Guild v Guild. What I wish they would do, I don't think it's what's going to happen, but what I wish they would do is be like the Battlefront 2 they used to have for Star Wars, the old Battlefront 2, where you had that galactic conquest, and you would hold different territories. I wish it would be like that. You could have these different territories and have guilds in a guild shard, where these guilds would try and hold these territories, and you could just fight for whichever territory you wanted to, and then you could choose your strategy based on that. And I think that would be the best way they could do it. Obviously, they're not going to do it that way because CG doesn't do anything the best way, but I think that would be the best way they could do it.
Interesting. All right.
By the way, I just looked up. The Throne event comes back on November 23rd for until November 29th.
Well, we will be doing if we can set it up.
So,
we'll try.
yeah.
We'll try.
So it's very get your Phoenix ready.
Yeah, better. Don't be like me 6 hours later, drunk like a skunk, trying to get the damn thing.
I wanted to say something on that previous question about the capital ship for First Order. I mean, wouldn't it suck if we needed the TIE silencer and the Special Forces ship and the shuttle right away to get that Snoke ship or whatever you think is coming? Yeah, wouldn't that suck? So I don't want the First Order capital ship to come yet. I'm not ready.
I agree. I just had a look while you were discussing it. Who do we have from First Order right now? We don't have the personality yet for the capital ship. I mean, Phasma is a leader, but she's not a fleet commander.
Yeah, General Veers or General Hux is the only one that could have it.
Yep. Or Snoke, right?
Or Snoke, yeah, we could have Snokes.
Yeah, Snoke, that would be.
I don't think the capital ship's coming for months down the line, so
it won't be Snoke, I guarantee it.
Is that Turbs that just joined us?
Steve, so.
Ahoy.
Oh my God.
Oh
my God.
Well,
there we go.
Mr. Alcoholic.
There we go. Now we have two Smithy D's on the stream, and I can't figure out which one is which.
Yes, you can.
Great.
You're a racist. You're a racist, sir.
All of a sudden, I'm gonna say First Order TIE pilot, and I'm not gonna know if I'm picking the Special Forces or the regular. I'm just messing with you. I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, Terps.
Hi, Grande.
Hello there. Well, since Terps popped up, let's give him a question. This is from Kagero, and he says, question: what gear requirement for Zaris do you believe is sufficient before deploying her to Galactic War hard nodes?
10.
The gear level. You can usually get away with 9 or 10, to be honest. You're only usually in it for unique, really, aren't you, if it's Zated? So it's going to be Kenobi's protector. And as long as you've got him modded right, and if he's gear 10, gear 11, gear 12, then she's pretty much anything. But I'd say for most characters are viable in most places, around about gear 9, gear 10, aren't they? They're not as good as gear 11, but they're viable.
All right. Now that we've got Turbs and Loki and Grande and other, I don't know, breakfast cereals, people just randomly joining, we didn't really get your thoughts on all the new stuff. Turbs, we'll start with you. What did you think of? Well, just throw it to anybody. You guys can jump in and say your thoughts real quick, because I'll let everybody else do it. Thoughts on Kylo, and now that you've had a chance to look at them, and their ships, special forces, anything that stands up to you? Are you invested in them? Likes, dislikes, anything like that?
They seem to be releasing a lot in a very, very short period. Kylo's okay. He's not op. He's gonna be usable. Whether he brings First Order to be amazing and super usable again, I'm not sold on it, to be honest. I'm not sold.
After looking at it more in depth, and after talking with Logan and some of his ideas on it, I'm not investing in the new Kylo Ren. I think he did a really good job with him. I think his leader ability is great, but I don't think that it's worth the investment.
Agreed. Not upfront. Not upfront, I don't think. But saying that, his ship is very good. I've seen some footage of his ship, and his ship is amazing. It crits over 100k.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Which is pretty much it's just one-shotting people. But again, if you're going to do that, then you've got to a 7-star him, gear 11 him, gear 12 him, and obviously 7-star his ship as well, which is a big investment.
Yes, it's a huge investment. Loki, your thoughts after you wanted to take a couple of days and stuff, Mr. Venture Capitalist? What do you think?
No, I agree with Turbs. I've said it in our channel, the RSG channel, that the character himself, I'm personally not impressed with him. I've seen Galactic War squads, I've seen Arena squads, and he's just there's just not enough good first order to surround him with to make it viable. And if you try to run him in a hybrid squad, then you got to run him as lead, and that's a big hit to the rest of your team because there's obviously better leaders for a hybrid arena team. The ship, I mean, it's okay from what I've seen. I got a guy in our shard right now. He's got them all maxed out. I don't know. It's I can still take it out with my team right now. He's got, he does the whole. He's got the TIE silencer in his starting lineup, and then he's running Chimera, and he's got Millennium Falcon coming off the bench. So he has that whole AoE thing going on where he wants to crit you and one-shot everybody, but it runs out of steam, at least on that kind of a team. So maybe it's going to really shine when a First Order capital ship comes out. If you try to run like a whole First Order lineup with the shuttle and the Special Forces TIE Fighter, I think that's the way to go, but nobody's done it yet, like in a whole team like that. So I'd be curious to see that. But the ship does look promising, but again, it's like, how much do you want to invest if you're already at the top of Arena? That's the
it does barrel rolls on basic. It does barrel rolls on his basic. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I'll try spinning. That's a good trick.
No, I mean, I like the Millennium Falcon barrel roll better, but whatever.
I have a very shy person that wanted to ask a question, and so they PM'd it to me rather
well,
than putting
then they
it in the
say their name. We don't like shy people around here.
Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. So this is Darth Raider.
Cool.
Darth Raider said, "Here's a topic. Assuming dark side territory battles uses the same damn model as light side territory battles, who do you think the required tunes will be? Similar to Hoth Rebel Soldier and Hoth Rebel Scout."
Depends on the setting. If let's say it's a Hoth battle, dark side territory battles, and you're going to have Shore Trooper and General Veers popping their ugly mugs into being needed.
Yeah.
But let's say
he said if they want to include a difficult farm after underused tunes, I would bet they would require General Grievous.
Oh God.
And Nihilus.
Me and Bella were just
only
talking
on
about
one
old General
node.
Grievous and how he's making our head hurt.
I can't see it being Grievous. There's not enough separatists to go around him.
No.
There's not enough separatists to go around him. I'm thinking Sith Trooper and Sith Assassin.
Well,
Maybe.
so my thought is who's on a single hard node, dark side?
Nihilus.
Is
Krennic.
Krennic on a single?
Yeah.
Nihilus is on a single hard node.
Short
Who's
trooper.
been around? Who's been around for forever? Short Trooper's been around for a long time.
How many
What
nodes
about-
is Mr. Gnarly on?
Is who?
Oh God, Dooku. I called him Mr. Gnarly.
He's on a bunch of nodes though, right? But there are some others. Ruru is definitely going to be the low bot, right?
Oh, and Acolyte maybe. She's just on. She's on a cheap node on Cantina, but she's only on one, isn't she?
But you can
2A or something.
Right. But you could But you could get her. You get her in Cantina, right? So theoretically, that could be a quick farm.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know they're gonna do something. It's got to be a Roo is gonna be like Lobot, but there's gonna be some others that are gonna be tough like that, like Gamorrean Guard, right?
Yeah,
that nobody has very much of.
Go ahead, Bella.
It can't be Uru, whatever he is, because we can't pronounce
You remember
him.
when
So
I said I get
can't
excited
take
when
him.
you pronounce?
They can't take him.
I've got to admit that I think that's the one character's name that Grande's pronounced right.
I love it.
You did better job, Grande, than I.
Bella, say his name again.
No.
Please. I love when you talk.
He wants to hear it, Bella. Say his name again.
He's waiting.
Yeah, he's waiting for you to say it again.
For you to say the
Okay.
name.
I can't now because you're all listening so intensely.
Just say it so we can slap Grande and move on.
Yeah.
Do it.
Uru.
Yay! Yay! Winning. That is winning right there.
My God, that was stressing.
That's what?
You have to actually study Spanish because they have this R. You know this. You need the Spanish R for his name.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Spanish is very close to Tuscan.
Rojo. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. I've completely lost who I'm talking. I'm just throwing these randomly now because I've lost track of who I was giving these kisses. People just randomly popped in. Let's go back to King Felix, and anybody can jump in after we give him a shot. Mortal Womprad has a question. He says, I'm decently invested in both Empire and Sith. Would you recommend Sith Trooper or Shore Trooper more if you can only gear one of them?
I would say Sith Trooper.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I would have said Shore. Go ahead with your thoughts.
I love Shore Trooper, but you can get Royal Guard and still have an Empire tank. The Sith do not have a tank other than I guess you'd say Savage. But for him to be a tank, he'd have to be Zetaed. So that's my thinking. I love Shore Trooper. I have him gear 11 and almost to 12. But I think Sith Trooper is going to be more important. If anybody disagrees with me, go ahead.
I think Short Trooper, just because of his uniqueness and what he can do with the crit avoidance and healing, and he can put '2 down. He's automatically tanks. You know,
debuffs buffs get dispelled. He decreases cooldowns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's all kinds of stuff Short Trooper does.
Yeah,
I like this Trooper. He's just so damn slow, man.
He's slower than Pond Water.
I've just put my characters.
Trooper, but who are you going to use on your Sith team for your tank?
Short Trooper. Do it.
I just put my characters to physical damage, and my Sith Trooper is only second behind CLS.
What?
Well, not everyone has your mods, Mike.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So. Yeah, but I'm just pointing out that although Shaw does the healing and that, I mean, if you can run Sith Trooper behind Nihilus, he's not going to die. And he's going to put out a lot of damage at the same time.
Oh, it's an interesting debate.
And it's going to go through protection, too.
Yeah.
Maybe slapping a Mother Tals in there?
Yeah. I was thinking of them as well.
Oh, we're making sense in the stream now. Oh, Lord. Look out.
Well, I'm drunk, so what are you going to expect?
That's right.
That's my thinking done with.
1 a.m. here.
So, next question's for me. Okay. Ranger, do you clear 6 ways of P6? Rogue One without Zeta Jin? If so, what gear level? Because I get smoked even though I have a chase gear 12. Well, that's the thing. I was just talking about this. I'll mention it again. So, that last battle on territory battles for the Rogue One team, I get destroyed. Now, my Cassian and Zeta, that was by accident. I wasn't planning on to, but I do have them. Not making a bit of difference. And K2SO,
That's your mistake.
he is a dumpster fire. And so I'm
That's your
trying to
mistake.
get Scarif Rebel Pathfinder up to replace him.
Use Scarif.
And so those two things I think will make a big difference in regards to my Rogue One team. I do have a Zeta. I am debating if I should put it on Jin or not.
Me too.
Probably will.
I almost did earlier today.
But I mean, it's such a tough choice because I do get.
Now, let's be clear. Let's be clear. Are you putting it on the unique or are you putting it on the leader?
Leader.
Leader.
Now, why would I use it on the? No, hell no. This is a leader, straight up leader, and she's my leader anyway, so it makes sense.
She's the only leader on that team.
I know.
That's why FYI, don't stick Jin on a team in the bottom combat missions.
Yeah.
Make sure, otherwise you'll run Sans leader for the Rogue One team. That would suck, by the way.
I accidentally ran Ezra leader for the Rogue One team on Phase 5.
I've done that before.
Yeah, that was a boo-boo.
Like, duh. All right, next.
I wish you could retreat if you screwed up like that. Right? You're in the you're in the third wave, and you're like, oh damn, it's day 6. I accidentally put so and so in here. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question from Mike. This is from Danilo Papayas. Papayas. Papais. Papayas. How do you say it? What Zetas do you think are the most? We can go around the corner on this too. What Zetas do you think are the most helpful in the game for a team instead only for a soul tune? My I guess would be Finn, R2, and Barriss. Did I miss one that is more important but not only a single tune? Well, Finn, R2, and Barriss are good. Commander Luke's kind of need them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Solo. Who else do you think, Mike?
Cody. Cody makes the clones and opens up Princess Sodi for you, or I mean, to be honest, I never ran Zodi. I used to run the Jawa Scavenger, I believe. But yeah, Cody's Zeta makes clones semi-viable. I can't say they're fully viable because they don't go all the way.
Only in heroic, they're not viable in territory battles. They just don't do enough damage.
Well,
They allow
you to put
proofs in the pudding,
into
man.
platoons.
The numbers, I mean, especially in the beginning phases, yes, but in the later phases, they
no. 5 and 6, they're a no-go, aren't they?
I 6 out of 6, Phase 6 with Cody and Raid Han.
But you're using Raid Han.
That's what I'm saying though. But you're saying Zodi for Zeta Commander Cody, and with Commander Cody Zeta, and you have Raid Han, you can 6 out of 6 this Phase 6 of territory battles. And I've done it the last two times.
I guess if you make a hybrid team, you can make any team work. But as a Zeta priority,
another one would be Nihilus. Nihilus makes Siths. I love Nihilus. Nihilus Zeta makes a great lead and basically allows
territory battles. Maul, Xylo, Nihilus, Zetas are going to be huge. Let's think about dark side territory battles too. I mean, what Zetas do we think will be? I mean, I've said Maul, we said Nihilus, we said.
Have we said Vader yet?
Vader,
because
his will be really good.
That's going to come back in, isn't it?
Yeah, Kylo Ren.
It's one I don't have. I've double Zeted Mother Talzin.
I think she'll be really good.
Oh, that's fantastic.
See that.
Kylo.
Yeah, good old Kylo Ren.
Phasma Zeta going to be still viable? Well, of course, because there ain't that many people can have unmasked.
Thrawn, there you go, Bella.
Thrawn.
Yeah, Thrawn. I'm wondering when they're going to make Scoundrels viable, to be honest. We've never seen a good Scoundrel squad, have we?
Nope. Bounty Hunter squad, nothing.
I ran a Scoundrel squad in Galactic War. I called it mixtape. Just ran loads of different squads. One of them was, Scoundrel. Oh, I wish that they were viable. They're so much fun.
All right. Let's move on to the next question. This is for Darth Bella. This is from Mortal Womprite, and he says, and this is his question: what type of ships, for example, attacker, tank, etc., benefits most from gearing up their pilot? So, out of all the ships, which of the characters do the ships, when you level the character up and stuff, benefit the most from you gearing up and stuff their tunes?
Obviously, first, the ones you actually use in Fleet Arena. That sounds probably stupid, but that's...
Could you clarify that, Miss Bella?
Yeah, because... no, I don't. I think that's quite clear, but still. The
math on this.
But... the question was Gear 12, right?
I think just who benefits the most, not just Gear 12, but like say mods, Gear 12, most, stuff like that. Yeah. Which ships like getting the most damage or speed, or who benefits the most? Well, that's a great question. I'm just trying to think of the math off the top of my head.
I don't think you can just answer that very easily, because you have to have a look at the abilities that actually get upgraded when you because we have quite a lot of ships where we have multiple pilots on. For example, Cassian's ships has 3 pilots, and all the Phoenix ships 3 pilots. And look at Bistan's ship. I mean, it's a very good idea to upgrade his co-pilot.
Yeah.
Poe's an interesting one.
Darif Rebel Pathfinder.
Yeah.
If you gear 12 Poe, he gets an extra speed, which normally makes him the fastest ship.
I think he is the fastest ship fully geared. And
he's
maxed
already
out,
the fastest ship.
Yeah.
Also, some people say gear up the fleet commander. That makes sense if you play top 3, let's say, that you want to squeeze out this little extra speed. For all who just kind of fight normally, I would actually really have a look at the abilities and what happens if I upgrade that pilot. And then we can have a look it's not easy, because it must make sense. You have to have a synergy for your ships. So it's not easy to say some like a different capital ship, so it would be a different answer.
Yeah,
you see,
I think it's very subjective on what you view as a benefit, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, some get speed buffs like Tarkin and others. I mean, all ships pretty much benefit from their upgraded tunes. I think it's a matter of what you're looking for specifically for that ship. Is it speed? Is it the damage? It's health? I mean, I think that's the thing you have to kind of take into consideration. Okay. Let's get to the next question from Artorius Drac Knight. This is kind of a fun one. Question: what do you think The Last Jedi is going to rip off from Empire? We already saw some AT-ATs in a snow planet. Well, it's not a snow planet, so that's not going to be ripped off. I don't know until we see the movie. I mean, the thing is, you guys got to remember I don't think Rian Johnson's not that kind of director. Yeah, we saw a scene, but we don't know the context of anything. Just because there's walkers, that doesn't mean anything. The Empire's been using walkers since its conception, and walkers have been around since the Clone Wars. It's just even if you go back into the days of the Old Republic, there were walkers, just different terrain vehicles to get troops from point A to B and other vehicles like that. So it's just part of the Star Wars universe. It'll be a ripoff if they go through the same kind of story arc. But from what I can tell from the things I've seen and read and things, This is going to be nothing like Empire, other than it's going to be a darker, really dark movie.
I know what we're going to see.
What's that?
I know what we're going to see. Just like in Empire, Luke is going to ask Rey to give him a piggyback while she's trading him.
Is that a serious comment?
Yeah, of course it is.
He's going to keep telling her it's a lightsaber in his pocket.
It's going to be part of the training.
I'll say this: I think that I think either Rey or Kylo Ren is going to lose a hand.
Aren't the walkers going across like a desert?
It's a salt planet crate. It's
So
like that red
very
salt you see coming up from the ships and stuff. That's where it's at. Oh, we just got I think, what is that, yen, pounds for Mr.
Euros.
Mr. Satabis. Saetabis. Satabis. Well, thank you for the $2 donation. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Did you notice the blades on the shins as well of the AT-ATs?
Oh yeah, those are. I mean, it's not. Then they're not AT-ATs. Or what are the ATM? METs.
Well, it seems that they learned the gorilla from walkers. The errors.
Yeah, they've seen the errors of their ways and have.
So they can't be roped down.
Yeah, pretty much. More Womperette asks, "How's the weather on Camino today?" It's wet. It's very, very, very wet. All right. Loki, speculative question from Junior Hawk 003. Speculative farm for a villain journey. Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Tarkin, Royal Guard, and Stormtrooper. So if we had a villain journey, he's saying these are the tunes that they think they'll use. What do you think? Is Loki there? Hello? Turbo, what do you think?
Caught me off guard there. Sorry, what was that? A dark side hero's journey?
Yeah, he was saying those are the characters you probably might have to use for the hero's journey. What do you think?
I don't know, to be honest.
It's kind of hard to say, isn't it? Because it's like you don't know who's the journey and what it's going to be about, and you know, it's really hard to say.
The only one I could think of who's actually got a journey is maybe Savage. Maul?
Not really. No.
Anakin.
Who?
Anakin.
No. Really.
Kylo.
I suppose they could do a Vader one. The first one would be where he is light side.
Dark side Anakin, maybe?
Yeah. That's where Padme could come in.
You're breaking my heart.
She drives him to the dark side. Stop the nagging. Where's me tea?
I will not let you take her from me. Well, you just choked her, dumbass. Maybe you shouldn't have done that. I don't know. I'm not an expert or anything. All right.
You underestimate my power.
You underestimate my power. Finn's not here, so who to give this to? Well, I guess we'll just go back to the top. Captain Blackbird question: what gear level does my Ewoks need to be to complete the Endar escalation event? Mr. King Felix, what do you think?
I actually don't remember what my Ewoks are at.
Probably, I would say at least 8.
Probably 8 or 9. Or if you're like me, I think what I have is a couple of. I have like 1 gear 10, 2 gear 9, and a couple gear 7, and it kind of just averages out.
8 or 9 is usually the magic number. It just does depend on mods though as well. If you can gear 10 them, you can get away with crap mods, but if you can stick your god mods on, then you can usually get away with 8. You put enough speed on them. That's for most tunes and most of these events and stuff.
Lots and lots and lots of speed on them.
All right, let's see here. Old Smusher has a question. Let's kind of throw this out there, everybody. There's a new live-action Star Wars show in the works for 2019. Thoughts? I do. I have lots of thoughts on that one. It's going to be Old Republic. Who wants to disagree with me?
That was too fast.
What do you mean?
You drank too much coffee, I think.
What do you mean? Old Republic. Thoughts? Go.
But I didn't even get the question.
There's a new live-action Star Wars show in the works for 2019, which will be written and produced and everything. Rian Johnson, he's doing this movie. What are our thoughts? And my thoughts are it's going to be set in the Old Republic.
Wow.
What do you guys
So
think?
Rian Johnson is not only doing a movie; he's been tasked with doing a trilogy. So
Yes.
get ready for Revan's trilogy. Hopefully.
That could be.
Please, Jesus and baby Jesus and all the little baby Jesus. Please, yes.
I don't think it could be any other era, could it?
I mean, they can go all kinds of ways. They could do a Darth Bane trilogy. I mean, there's all kinds of ways they can go with this. It just depends on what tickles Rian Johnson's fancy. You know,
I would
It's
have
all
loved
Republic
the
that wins it.
Thrawn trilogy, but I heard there's no Skywalkers in the trilogy.
No, this will be something totally different.
Yeah.
Isn't it the rebel in the lookout tower?
What?
Oh, nobody saw that. There's a YouTube. Someone's done a spoof of the rebel in the lookout tower.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Cyber Shark has a question. I guess this is a clarifying question. Let me see if I can answer this. Are you sure the person that asked isn't talking about the equivalents to Hoth Soldier and Scout versus you guys talking about platoons? No, Cyber, I was very clear about that. Who I think Hoth Soldier and Scout will be Veers and Snowtrooper if it's Dark Side territory battles in Hoth. I think those, like you need those for certain missions and stuff. We're not talking about platoons. We're talking about the equivalent, and that's what I mean when I say General Veers and Hoth. Snowtrooper. So that answers that for you, Mr. Cyber.
So you think Dark Side territory battles is still going to be on Hoth? Do you?
Oh yes, I do.
You just think it's going to be?
Yeah, that would have been. We're
going to go left instead of right.
I mean, and it could be something totally different. I would love if it was. So if we get changes to that narrative, then I will change who I think the characters will be. That it'll be equivalent to Hoth, Rebel, Scout, and Soldier. But until such time, I'm going to be under the assumption that they're going to just reverse and go Hoth the other way.
Yes.
Then
Well, who do you think would be? On the new, a lot of people have unlocked the Rolo mission now on Phase 6. How you face an ATST? Mm-hmm. What rebel? Big sort of machine do you think you're going to face instead then?
Maybe you face what is it, what was the snow creature on there in Hoth?
A Wampa.
What was it? Yeah.
It's a Wampa.
A Wampa. It could be something like that. Or it could be the shield generator. It could be all kinds of things.
I was thinking the shield generator. Shield generator, or the ion cannon.
Great, or as Family Guy put it, the giant boob nipple firing machine.
Nipple gun.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And then Cybersharks. Then why would Snowtrooper be an equivalent of Hoth, Scout, or Soldier? I never said he was. Cyber, what is wrong with you? Get with me afterwards, you knucklehead. Cybersharks is just being Cyber. We love him. All right. Let's see. Bob H has a question. We'll go to Mike. Out of the meta and good territory battle tunes, which characters benefit from Gear 12 the most? And who should I be looking to Gear 12?
Oh, good question. I started off with R2 just because I got the gear piece too, and he was available to do.
Use the Force, Luke.
Yeah, yeah. Commander Luke, Han Solo. Oh, the other one, if you're wanting to boost your galactic power, pilots and capital ship.
Yeah, because you get double, don't you?
Admirals, you get double bubble there. It really does, and it does actually. Yeah, you get it on the toon, you get it on the ship, you get like you say, 2 lots of things, and nice boosts. So yeah, I've been working my way through. I mentioned earlier, I've done Poe, I've done Maul, all bar Mr. Fishface are gear 12 on the capitals. Yeah.
Thanks, playlist, right?
I can barely hear you,
disappointing one
Turbo.
is
Is that just me?
Yeah. No, you have gone quiet though.
Mm-hmm.
Walk towards the mic.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, there you are.
I've got my headset and I've got one of the swinging mics. I was drinking, so I put it underneath my chin. Do apologise.
I don't swing. Oh, sorry.
Don't swing. Don't swing, Luke.
Keep hold of the soap, Luke.
All these guys.
All right, that's
you
enough
damn
of that.
dirty Brits. You dirty Brit.
Filthy. Let's go to someone who's not a filthy Brit for the next
Khaki
question.
party.
And that would be Darth Bella. Darth Bella, Captain Blackbird has a question, and his question is it about time for another quality of life update? What would you like to see in it?
Oh, that's a good question. When was the last one? January, February? I can't remember.
Round about then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe we will get one for New Year. I don't know.
I know what I'd like to see.
If you say soap, I'm going to punch you in the face.
If I say what? No, sorry, Bella, you go ahead. I'll jump in afterwards.
I mean, they could easily do the same for ship challenges that they did for the normal challenges, to have a multitasking, multi-button to hit. That obviously would be easy. And I think that sometimes when you have to hit a button like million times, like when you want to your bronzium cards, that you should be able not only to open one, but like open 10 or 100 even, because I'm just checking. I have 1.49 million points, ally points to spend. That would be also quite easy, also for the new guys. Quality of life, let me think.
While you're thinking, Bella, I'll say mine while you're thinking of another one. My biggest pet hate is arena battles and fleet battles where you can see 6, but you have to press refresh however many 100 times, and then you press it too many times and you miss it, and then you have to go again. Just add a slider. If you can see 6, just slide to 6 in front. It just amazes me why they've not even changed that yet.
Yeah.
But that's my biggest pet hate on the quality of life.
Shipper makers in daily challenge.
Next one. But thank you for saying so. The glider sounds really cool. And when you have payout, it's really, really sometimes not very nice when you have to keep refreshing. But yeah. So if you have to repeat stuff, I think, and mods. I mean, where would we be if we didn't have this great page, SWGOH.gg?
Oh yes.
I couldn't remod. Seriously, it would be really, really tough to change your mods without going to that page and look up where your mods are and find them and remod your characters. I don't have an idea how to do it, but it should some in-game feature also where you can see, for example, where you can look for secondary abilities like speed or offense. That would be really cool. So you could see, you have to manually click your mods that are not on your characters because you can't see them on the other page. That would be a good idea, I think. It costs a lot of time, actually.
Hey, I think they're going to reduce time. Good in my book. All right, next question to Turbo. This is from Jamie Halam. It said, "This is my question that is more of a statement, but why is Windu so terrible in the game? Why is that, Turbo?"
Oh, hate that.
There's been a few who's been saying this, to be honest. I don't know whether they didn't judge him to be good enough or a good Jedi, or whether it's because he turned a bit naughty at the end of the movie before he got his hand shots off. I don't know.
He needs a overhaul.
It's not even a case of why being so terrible. Why make him a tank? He's supposed to be the best and strongest lightsaber wielder there is with his Vapad. They made him a bloody tank.
Yeah.
Did they blow all the budget on his face?
Maybe they did. They paid him in royalties.
Oh, purple lightsaber. Can't do nothing with this.
Yeah, I don't know. He does need a revamp. But to be honest, next time they get round to the faction pass or next time they look at Jedis, I'm pretty sure he probably will do. But
we'll see.
I don't know. I think they did kind of drop the ball on him. A bit out of character.
All right. Next question. We'll go back at the top to King Felix. And this is from Atomic Robot question. When running OG Zeta Han under a Zeta Commander Luke Skywalker next to Zeta R2, is there a point of diminishing returns regarding his crit chance? He's currently at 79%. This is regarding his second stun Terminator gain Royal Whack. What do you think, Felix? Is there any diminishing returns? I don't think there is.
Is it Royal Whack? What is Royal Whack?
He just says this is regarding his second stun Terminator gain Royal Whack. We just talk about what he does. He just whacks him.
He's trying to triple tap.
Yeah. I'm not aware of that. I haven't seen any data or just from my own playing of that happening.
Yeah, I mean, I use Raid Han in almost every single one of my teams these days because he's so good. So I don't think there's any diminishing returns. He's probably one of the most solid Zetas I've ever put on the character, and had zero regrets because I'm not such a.
I'm not sure, Tomic, if you give us more data, but as far as I understand from my own viewpoint, and you see from Phoenix, and I'm sure there's others, there's no diminishing return on that. So, I mean, that combination that you mentioned is pretty damn potent. So, not seeing it, but if you have some different data, share it with us and let us know. All right, let's get to some fun questions. So, Comb Cobra wants to know from everybody, if you have one, who's your favorite stand-up comedian? And he says his is Mitch Hedberg is his. Anybody have a favorite comedian that they'd like to shout out or anything? Mine's Dave Chappelle. I'll just throw that out there.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. I don't know if you'll...
Jim Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries. He's quite dark as well, Jim Jeffries.
Yeah,
Frankie Boyle.
Frankie Boyle. There we go.
Another dark one. I like Lee Evans myself.
Okay.
I don't know if you know Lee Evans.
Darth Bell, do you have a favorite comedian? Who makes you giggle?
Yeah, well... Pardon me?
Who makes you giggle?
Actually, I kind of like Monty Python.
Oh, very nice.
It's a very good humor they have, and they were kind of first ones. I mean,
Pioneers.
Everyone learned from them.
Mm-hmm.
We are the knights that say me. We are no longer the knights that say me.
'Tis a mere flesh wound.
Come on, you pansy.
Come back, I'll bite your legs off.
We'll call it a draw.
A blue Norwegian. Was it a blue Norwegian or a Norwegian blue?
We are no longer the knights that say knee. We now say
Wake up, Polly.
but don't we?
So I see you all know it.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
great.
Come on now.
I'd like to buy some cheese.
I am the Great Wizard. And
He's
what
not
is
a
your
Dark
name,
Lord of the
Great
Sith.
Wizard?
He's not a Dark Lord of the
People
Sith.
call
He's a very
me-
naughty boy.
Tim.
One of my
Okay,
favorite
Tim.
ones is Bicycle Repairman.
Oh, Lord.
If you haven't seen it yet, go and watch it. It's in a community of Supermans.
Oh, the flying, yeah. Hey,
It's really great.
The funniest flying circus one I saw is when they were doing that spoof where it was like an old-timey English, turn of the century movie that was made from one of those horror genres. And he's like, who wants to play tennis? And he throws a tennis ball. It's with the head. And he starts bleeding everywhere. And then everybody starts getting just cut to pieces by just random stuff around him. Rackets. Pianos. The stuff they came up with was ridiculous. And then Ghost has a fun question. He says, murder, bang, marry. And these are your choices. Finn, Grande, and Smithy. So we'll go to you, King Felix. Murder, bang, marry, Finn, Grande, or Smithy. Who you gonna put in what category?
So I'd murder Finn.
Good.
I'd bang Smithy, and I'd marry Grande.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I feel like Grande's got. a stable job.
He's a good provider.
So just chill at the house.
All right, Turbo. What do you think?
Unfortunately, I'd have to go the same way as Felix, to be honest. Sorry to Finity, and I agree on the Smithy part because it's he's on the larger side. More simple to push.
Mike, any differentiating opinion on that?
Yeah, I think I'd marry Smithy because he'd be YouTubing and gaming all the time, which would leave me free.
There you go.
This means you're gonna have to provide for everybody, though.
Yeah.
You have to job.
So who would you kill then?
Finn?
Kill Fendi.
You gotta kill Finn.
Yeah. I think I'll stick with.
Although Finn is a doctor.
This hasn't been a good question for Finn.
Well, we don't know. Let's ask Miss Bella. Murder, bang, marry, Finn, Grande, Smithy. Miss Bella, what do you think?
I don't want to murder anyone.
You have to murder somebody.
Oh no.
Yes.
That's real mean.
It's fine. It's not. We're not actually going to go out and kill Finn.
Finn won't take it personally.
No, I never would kill him.
We know. It's just a fun little thing. So if you had to murder, bang, or marry Finn, Grande, and Smithy, who would you do for each one?
I wouldn't.
You only do one.
Yeah, I would go for Smithy because bang means to slap someone, right?
That means to get a little nookie.
One
time.
It's to be very, very friendly.
It's a one-time encounter experience.
Okay. I get that now.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I can agree on. Probably you do it to one person. No one thought of that.
That's
Bang, marry, murder.
So who are you going to marry? So if you had to pick one of those three to marry, who would you marry?
That would be Grande.
Well, of course. Okay. And then if you just want to have a one-time fling, who would you pick, Finn or Smithy?
I would pick Finn.
Okay. And then so Smithy's got to die. Okay.
Smithy has to be murdered.
Yeah,
then.
we have to kill Smithy. Okay. See, we worked it out. So I think we got that one. Captain Blackbeard says, do we have any thoughts on the new Star Wars trilogy that Rian Johnson has written? We kind of talked about that already, the trilogy. It'll be different. It'll be good. I think we're going on that. And then Finity has a question, more of a request, and then we'll end the stream here. Can Turbs and Mike both say, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard?
It's a strange request.
You know where that's from, right?
I replied to it, damn right, but it's better than yours.
You can teach him, but you'd have to charge. Turb, do you want to say it for old Sick Finn?
So my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn
that-
right. It's better than yours. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. What is going on with Finn these days? I don't know. I mean, he's a strange creature from
It's
another
just
planet.
pork nonsense.
It really is. You know, prisons changed Grande. This Ewok and Porg infatuation
must.
really. I mean,
That's
it's
what it is.
really.
Ewok
it's
must.
having an effect on him. You know,
Order Ewok.
I may not be a scientist, but I can see scientific stuff happening. Okay, so those are all the questions, guys. Good job. Yay! We got through all the questions. Now's the time where we go around and we pimp our stuff. And let's see here. We'll let ladies go first today. We'll let Darth Bella pimp her stuff.
Yeah. I have a channel, and you can find it in the description under the crew, actually. So just look for Darth Bella.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I made a video recently about one of the events where you had to fight Super Sidious with the Phoenix. That was quite fun. I liked the assault battles, this special one. Have a look.
All right, and the link to your channel is, of course, all these links will be down below. Turbo, where can the good folks find you out there in TV land?
You can find me on YouTube. You just search Turbs. That's Trubs, not a Z. But thanks for adding me to my link to the crew ranger. I have actually posted a video recently. Yay! It's been a long time.
Yeah, you
I posted the Rolo mission. I have unlocked Hermit Yoda as well. I'm going to do some footage of him maybe later, if not tomorrow. But yeah, you can get me on YouTube. I'll start posting a lot more. But yeah, thanks for having us as usual.
And then Mike.
Hello.
Hello, Mike. Where can good folks check it out?
Yeah.
So I'm also on YouTube, mike.hunt.swgoh. I mentioned earlier that I've double zeted Mother Towsing. I've been running her in arena, or them in arena. I've got loads of videos of those. I've got the First Order challenges and everything. Like Turbs, I also did the special mission on the last territory battle. It might be a slightly different result to Turbs.
Why did you lose?
No.
Did you lose?
No. That's what I'm saying. It might be slightly different.
Mine's fun to watch, though.
Yes. Oh no, mate. I did. I got a love heart from you. I commented. Yeah, and I'm just generally doing stuff. I've been ill recently, so a lot of my recordings haven't had me waffling. Just for those that are concerned about the lack of waffle, that will be returning.
Okay.
And thank you for having me.
Of course. And then King, anything you want to pimp or anything? I mean,
I have nothing personally to pimp, but please tune in for all RSG streams, and also long live the Republic. And happy Veterans Day to everyone who has served the United States military.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Not even the United States. If there's any English military servers or whatever country you might hail from, good for you for serving the country. Unless you're a communist, then go to hell.
Oh no! Yeah.
Let's not turn it into politics.
Yeah, let's not go down that road. All right, and then of course, happy Veterans Day to all our vets. Let me pimp out a couple other people channel who can be here. Of course, we've got Warrior Presents. His links down below. My brother from Team Instinct puts out a lot of great content and stuff. Also, we've got Remon, who couldn't be here from the Alliance. They have a weekly stream they usually do, so you can check that out. That's run by Remon and the gangs over there at the Alliance. Of course, this is RSG. This is the channel you're at right now. This is the Jedi Academy. We do this every Saturday as best we can. There's going to be some times coming up here. I'm going to just go ahead and throw this out there. I'm trying to think of when Christmas is this year. I know Thanksgiving the weekend we will not be doing any Jedi Academy. Or
It's
anything.
December 25th.
No, what date it falls on, not when is it. But the holidays typically we are not streaming on those weekends. So just want to give you a
25th
heads
is a
up.
Monday, by the way.
So
Monday.
yeah, I think Christmas is on a Monday. Most likely Thanksgiving, I know definitely we will not be streaming. We'll do the Wednesday stream possibly. I'll get more details because it's time to it's time to spend time with family and stuff, right? Christmas will be the same thing. New Year's is different. I definitely will be streaming that weekend. So just Christmas and Thanksgiving will be a little bit it's a little chaotic for people. You got travel time in the U.S. and stuff like that. So we'll see how it plays out, but I'm not foreseeing anything like that. But we'll keep you posted. So tonight, of course, we have This is the Jedi Academy. We stream also on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, where we break down all the latest Star Wars news and tell you what it all means for your playing for your game, and then kind of speculate about what's coming up in the future. So we do all that. We cover all the latest and greatest. And then tonight, Saturday night, we will be doing, of course, at 10 p.m. Eastern, we will be doing the Fun Night Saturday night stream where I drink, we hang out, we play the game, we talk about the game, we just kind of have fun. Usually it's just me and Loki, some of the other guys. Anybody that's VIP is more than welcome to come hang out. All you have to do is let us know in Discord if you want to come hang out with us while we're doing that. VIP status can be achieved by if you donate $20 and you get VIP status and you are allowed to come hang out with us and stuff like that. All right. So on behalf of myself, Turbs, Mike, Bella, Grande, Loki, and Finn, who showed up for a little bit, thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all stopping by. We'll see you tonight if you're going to be in. If not, we'll see you Wednesday, or if not, we'll see you next Saturday. So thanks for participating, and we'll see you later. Bye.